Hey, yo, what's going on? But once again, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls, and of course, as always, our talkers and Nikki commodities out there is the one and only, of course, mystery. Nintendo 7321 aka Mini World, and of course, you guys are also checking out on this channel. And as always, definitely check me out my my Twitter and, of course, as always, VidMe accounts. As always, on vidme.com/SS anime PS4 gamer guy. Links to description box down below. I apologize for the military Air Force base freaking airplanes. I apologize for that very much. Can't do nothing about that. It's out of my power. Unless I use a styrofoam background. I don't know. I said not to do face cam today because, man, I am just a real hot ass mess right now. But anyways, before we do begin, I've been really wanting to talk about these three false, weird religions. But I was going to talk about my Critical Guy Realization Man channel. But I've heard about this ASMR thing for a long time, for the past couple months. Actually, for the past few months, it's like August. Less than 4 months, but heard about that and the fake 4chan, 8chan BS that's always on there, like Kekistan. And then last but not least, the other thing, which was Hyperionism, which I heard from some guy 827. I know he doesn't do YouTube videos anymore, but he was a real cool dude. But shout out to this chick, because some of these ASMR chicks, fine as hell. Not gonna lie, they're absolutely perfect, beautiful, man. Especially the way I saw two of these videos that this girl GB ASMR. It's a way more bigger channel than I am, obviously. 535K subscribers, that's pretty huge. I just wanted to to talk about that a little bit. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions on some of these channels are kind of weird because when they do the little tapping on the, not to bad talk them or anything, but when they do the little tapping on the, whatever it is, whether it's their microphone, a bottle of water, or just lotion or something, it's just, it annoys the crap out of me. I like their smooth, calming, whispering voices. It's beautiful. It's almost like, I'm not going to really talk about it too much. Sounds real kinky as heck. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. But anyways, let's get on to the main story. So, shout out to the main people I usually talk about, like Tokyo Source and Proto Mario and other people out there who do a lot of, even Nintendo everything, their official YouTube channel I got this from. And, of course, they got their official website here, so links to the description box down below if you don't want to hear me read it. And this was from November 1st, so it was like almost 6 days ago. Holy crap. I'm a little late in the news, but better late than never. This video is probably not going up till tomorrow, Tuesday, because it's Monday right now. And I already talked about Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon there. That one I really want to play. The Ephraim Odyssey. Entire Odyssey? I don't even know what it's called. Etrian Odyssey. That's what it was. That looks pretty damn nice. So it says EA is not ready to fully commit to Switch just yet to fully understand what their demand is. And as always, from Brian N.E. Shout out to him for making up this amazing article. So it's a real short one, but better late than never. So it says, EA releases FIFA 2018 on the Switch a few weeks ago. However, the publisher isn't in a rush to prepare additional games for the system. And I apologize if I had to make a two-parter in this video. The Wall Street Journal, having spoken with financial chief Blake Jorgensen, says that EA is waiting until the Switch has been out for the market for a full year before deciding on whether or not to bring more games. Hopefully I'm saying this name right. Jorgensen almost sounds like the dude from the Fairly Odd Parents. Jorgensen, you know, that stereotype Arnold Schwarzenegger accent? Like Nigerian, or no, Norwegian, or Swedish, I don't know. Jorgensen told the publication that it's too early to tell whether FIFA 18 has been successful on the Switch. EA is, quote, to fully understand what the demand is, unquote, for the system before it commits additional resources. We do know that EA will be publishing FIFA on the Switch early next year. That will practically be due to developer Zoink. Zoink. That's the weirdest video game distributor company on publication service I've ever heard. Let's move on. Not publishing. Pushing to have its games on Nintendo's console. And then there was a source there. You guys could put that on your click there if you want. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions. What do you think that they're talking about? Obviously, Pokemon, Super Mario games, and Legend of Zelda. That's pretty much their whole bread and butter. And of course, eventually, in another 3 to 5 years from now, the Smash Bros. Game that goes onto Nintendo Switch is probably going to make them over $2 billion something by then. You know, granted, I'll be like 32, maybe 35 by the time that shit comes out. But overall thoughts, views, and opinions, I don't know. I mean, come on. Maybe if it would have been on Microsoft, Sony, or the PC games, aka the PC Master Race. Not gonna lie, I do play a couple PC games every now and then, occasionally. Not frequently or religiously, but on an occasional basis. Maybe like 5, 6 times. Maybe a week's worth. Maybe 6 or 7 times out of the whole month. I'll play a couple PC games, but mostly I always have been, always will be a console gamer. I just always was embedded in that since I was 6, 7 years old as a 90s kid. I absolutely adore stuff like Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. I'm freaking, especially, it wasn't the ColecoVision, but it was like a rip-off version of that, like Neo Geo Pocket. Even though it was the same thing as Game Boy Color, but it was from Sega. And I think, if any of you guys remember in the early 2000s, I think it was 2000 or 2001, because I was still in New York at that time, living over there. With a lot of family that I had. The N-Gage. The N-Gage was literally, everyone was talking about it like it was the wave of the future. I think it was about 10 or 11 when that came out. I only played 2 games on it. There was about 45 or 50 of them at least. I only got to play 2 of them because, fortunately my family couldn't really afford the money for that expensive-ass piece of equipment. But I do digress because it ended up being a failure after about 2 years. I think it was 2002 or 03. And this was around the time when freaking MySpace was just barely coming out in 03. And I was about 14 at the time. But other than that, overall thoughts, views, and opinions on something else. Unless it's Star Wars Battlefront, any of the UFC MMA games, NFL NBA games like 2K something. Of course, that's going to be extremely a huge mind-blowing huge successful title to the EA Sports side of the series, and especially FIFA. I know on my mom's side of the family, says most of them are not going to try to get into racism or nothing like that, but are Hispanic. They're really big into soccer. So they would definitely buy any of the FIFA games like immediately. They will stop it on a dime and just spend hundreds of thousands of pesos over there in Mexico because they love the crap out of it over there. Soccer's a worldwide, super extremely famous sport because American football and basketball, that's mostly over popularized over here in the United States, which I've never really been a huge fan of. Baseball is more of a huge fan of that, and boxing, and that's pretty much it. It's the only sports I ever got personally involved with myself into, just as amateur stuff when I was in middle school and high school. One last thing I want to say before I close out this video is that obviously if they're going to want to do business, EA is going to have to support stuff like Splatoon 2 or ARMS or the Street Fighter, I think Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 5 Ultra, the one that had those 2 special characters that looks like, one of them looks like not Chun-Li but the other chick, the blonde hair chick. Damn, I forget her name, man. And she used to work for M. Bison. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot her name. Links to the description box down below so I can show you who I'm talking about. But that's all I gotta say for now. Cammy, that's who it was. Cammy, I almost forgot who it was. And that's it. They're just gonna have to cooperate with whatever Nintendo tells EA to do. They're gonna have to get in their ass and just respect every single little thing that they do, or they're just gonna have to part ways with it if it doesn't work out. And hopefully, Lord willing, God willing, that does happen. Hopefully, they do really amazing collaborations with each other. Hopefully, they have a lot more success with Nintendo in the future with EA, because some of the stuff that EA touches, except for maybe a lot of the Army games, which I forgot what they were called, along with the what was it called? Some of them were even made into movies, which is crazy. And then Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2, Battlefront 3. I think it was Battlestorm or something, or Killzone at that time. That was a really, really famous thing at that time when EA was still pretty big in the mid-late 2000s. And I doubt if they owned Halo, because that was something that Bungie and Microsoft were the owners of, or publicators of. Any of my Xbox One fanboys and fangirls out there, you could probably clear me in on that. And that's it. Links to the description box down below, even though you guys probably already saw this already. If you want to click the source, that will be provided in the description box below. And I'm done here. Peace out once again, bros, women, bronies, and peckers, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls, unotakas, commodities. There we go. Excuse me. And we'll see you when I see you guys. A good day, have a good night, wherever you are at around the world. Don't drink smoke at the same time. Don't take them reckless. Keep it calm. Keep it cool. Keep it chill. Keep it collective out there. And until then, that's it, guys. Peace out, ladies, and goodbye. We'll see you when I see you guys. A good day, have a good night, wherever you are around the universe. Peace out, my Sauerkraut. I'm gone again now out of here. Stay tuned more future content channels and more updates. See you guys on the next one. Take it easy. See you on the flip side. And until then, that's time, guys. I'm gone. I'm out. Stay safe. Take it easy. Goodbye. And yeah, stay tuned for more future updates. Later.